Hello? Okay, that was really fucking weird. Hello, everyone. I am pre-debut VTuber Krisss with the K3Ss, and this is my reading Manhwa stream. And apparently, my computer wanted to fuck with me today, so it wasn't connecting OBS to the right mic, and I've been talking to myself. So, as I said, this is my reading Manhwa stream, and last time we left off with the S classes that I raised. And Yujin was just about to go into a gate in order to complete like some class or something, and his brother just so happened to be coming with him. Surprise, surprise. So we're gonna go ahead and read the next chapter and see what the hell's going on. But before we do that, grab your drink, grab your snacks, and get comfy, and we'll get started in just a moment. Today I have my blue Powerade Zero. I'm gonna take a drink and we'll get settled. It was a really hot day yesterday, and I'm glad it is cooler today. But I'm busy today, which is why I had to start late, and then my mic wasn't working. It's been a weird one. So, as always, I have just the lovely cover here for you to look at while I do my dramatic reading. So here we are, starting chapter 23. Now we're taking the picture. Please look over here, you two. And so it's Yujin's brother and Yerim, and they're both looking so disinterested. They do not like each other at all. You've ended up directly helping Hunter Park Yerim with her first dungeon clear. I wanted to guide our new S rank through her first dungeon. It's something that I ought to do as both. God, I cannot stop tripping over my tongue today. It's something that I ought to do as both a senior S rank and the guildmaster. So this is how he promotes his image. It really would be a moving story. Well, it's quite an ideal combination. Not only do they have the opposite attributes of fire and ice. Myungwoo can create equipment, and if Kim Seong-han also obtains an S-rank defensive skill, I'm looking forward to it. The equipment will be rented to you for free. Please return it after you clear the dungeon. And they have top-tier equipment available, of course. Whoa, as expected of a large guild, they have a lot of good stuff. Wow. You'll have to pay for it if you damage it. And Myungwoo just backs off. He's like, puh. We'll be creating way better stuff in the future. Don't get scared. Just pick something good. Higher rank equipment is more durable, okay? Okay. Let's get some recovery medicine too. Are these potions free as well? Potions are consumables, so if you're not a guild member, you need to pay. Yerim, take all those potions over there under your name and give them to us. Okay, Ajishi. The guy with the clipboard's just like, the fuck? Help choose my weapon as well. How's this? And she has a gigantic fucking axe with eyeballs all over it that's emanating like this miasma. Where did you get that hideous thing? You're skill focused, so you should pick something that matches your frame. About the prospect of World's Edge going forward. His brother's still getting interviewed. It's just as team leader Suk said. He's too knowledgeable for a new hunter. That experience, there's no doubt, Hyung has been diligently gathering hunter-related information for me. Now he looks so proud in front of the camera. He smiled! The World's Edge Guildmaster smiled! The prospect must be bright. Make it public. Buy some stocks! Did you get Did you wait long? Let's head out, Hyung. Okay. 2 disruptors. That, of course, was Yerim talking about Yujin's brother and Myungwoo. They're just getting in the way. Beyond that gate is a relatively safe D-rank, low-grade dungeon, Obsidian Zone. The gate will close after an hour passes once you enter, and will not open until the boss is defeated or the hunters within are annihilated. Though you can use this gate stone to escape in emergencies, it's a rare item that you won't see often in this country. Wow, so you had something like that. So it's best that you... Hyung? It feels like yesterday when I was treated like trash and rolled around in the dungeon. But it's different now. I'm not riddled with debt. I'm not being cussed out. Let's go, Ajishi! And I'm entering a dungeon with my little brother and people who care for me. Yeah, I'm coming! That future won't come to be anymore. It never happened. Or so I believed back then. Wow! So this is a dungeon! And I stepped through the gate and into a place that looks like the giant rolling plains. It's my first time seeing such a scene. It feels like different world. It feels like a different world. It's too bad we can't take pictures. We didn't come here to play around. Quit acting like you're on a field trip and stand back. And he takes out a sword and covers it with his black flame and sends it down the plane. What? What the hell are you doing? And he set everything on fire. Why the hell did you set all that on fire? Don't you know about environmentalism? If you have issues, just say it. Yerum, it's not like that. Look over there. Huh? Monsters were hiding? There's a bunch of, like, giant boars dead on the ground. The first thing you should do when entering a dungeon is secure safety, since you can't tell what the situation is and whether there are monsters on the outside. That's why the strongest person takes the lead and cleans things up. But didn't you learn something that basic in theory class? Of course I did. If only I had an AoE skill, I would have. Yeah, Yaru. I'm sure you'll get one once you leveled up some more. You can get new skills? You really didn't pay attention in class, did you? If you keep killing monsters, you'll get to level 10 before you know it. That's the main objective of this practical, though no one knows what skill you'll get. I can choose for you. Please choose the optimal skill that Subject Park Yerim will learn. There it is. Pale Rain. It has to be this. The signature AoE skill of the Ice Witch, Park Yerim. I choose this. Applying the growth focus of the single skill, Pale Rain, on the subject, Park Yerim. I have a hunch that you'll gain an AoE skill. Really? I'll get to level 10 in a flash and help you level up as well. Help my ass. The experience points required to level up are different between an S rank and an F rank. Not only do you need 5 times as much, the amount required gets bigger as you level up. Even if you monopolize this dungeon, there's no way you can reach level 10. I'll be helping Hyung, so focus on taking care of yourself. Your words are a bit... You've been picking fights with me since earlier. Are you bothered that I'm close with Ajishi? He's my custodian. I'm not picking fights. I'm telling you to have some self-awareness as an S rank. I'm keeping things in my own way. Hey, you say that, but you're clinging on to Hyung that much? Speak for yourself. You followed him all the way here. Ah! It's not like I kept my distance from him because I wanted to. Ah! He grabbed both of them by the cheek, which is where the came in for both of them. There you go again. Stop it already. What the hell are you two doing in a dungeon? But, young Miss Parkyerim is the guildmaster. If you're gonna keep fighting like this in front of me, then you just get out, both of you. Get out. That's... Answer me, Han Yukyun. What are you here for? To guide the practical. And you, Yurim? To hunt and raise my level. Then just focus on hunting the damn monsters. Even F ranks need to kill a ton of monsters to get to level 10. Just act nice to each other like you did in the interview earlier. If you're gonna keep fighting like this, then I won't see you guys anymore. That really hurt them. It can't be helped. Then let's get along from now. You Hyun Oppa? Yeah, I'll speak comfortably too then. I'll be in your care, Girim. And they shake hands, and it looks like fucking Goku's powering up. Shit. Okay. Yes. You'll get closer in no time if you keep that up. In any case, this is a dungeon, so don't let your guard down. And help me and Myungwoo get to level 10. And there's something there. I'll catch them and bring them all to you, Ajishi. No chance. I said I'll be the one to help Hyung. And explosions. An ideal combination. A future where they get closer. I wonder if a future like that will really come. Ah, it looks like he entered a dungeon. Who? You know, the one who turned back time. Really? Where? Find him right now! Please wait! I'm trying to find which dungeon it is. Hurry! The only time when we can intervene is when he's in a dungeon. I've been waiting for you to enter, honey. Interesting. And end of chapter 23. Now on to chapter 24. Oh, there's like rams with wings. So easy. I'll freeze them into icicles and hand-deliver them to you, Ajishi. Do you think he can pierce ice blocks with his spear? You gotta burn the skin, so it's easy to stab with the spear. Now, they're still breathing, so you just have to stab it, Ajishi. Stab it, Young. They're both like kind of talking at the same time. It's not really easy. Yeah, they've brought burned and frozen rams and just piled them in front of him. Frozen and burnt, both are amazing. What are you doing, Yujin? I'm securing magic stones from the dead monsters. Damn rich S-classes. Don't they know how much these are? Yeah. Here, Byungwoo. You need to level up too. Stab it already. Yeah. Do you think that I'll also get a good skill if I work hard on leveling up? Hmm? What are you so worried about? Of course it'll happen. You're going to get an SS class production skill as soon as you hit level 10. Active skill. Mastery. A master of the Golden Forge. SS. Verify learning condition. Huh? There's another condition for obtaining the skill? Let's see. Master of the Golden Forge. SS. Learning condition. Hit level 10. Progress 1 out of 10. Gasasta 10,000 weapons. Oh, it worked. My XP went up. What was that? A typo? Is there a typo in the system? Are these descriptions manually entered or something? I did it! I'm level 10! Wait, but I'm not getting any skills. Then who wrote these? Even in the future, we didn't manage to uncover anything about the system. A lot of people just called it a miracle from God that changed the world. But a god wouldn't make a typo, would they? I think that's the final part. How are things going? How many levels did you get? Myung was all good, and I'm pretty close. Huh? Found you. What's this? What's wrong? No, it's just something funky with my status window. Ah, I'm sorry. What do you mean by you're sorry? Young, be careful! And there's some kind of like giant flame coming at him. Are you okay? Are you unhurt? Huh? What's going on? It's an attack from the boss monster. Boss monster? But a boss monster in a D-class dungeon shouldn't be able to use an AoE attack like this. Well, the original boss was that huge mountain goat, but that bird suddenly came out of nowhere and got the boss. Okay. And it looks kind of like one of the bird monsters from the first chapter, except like a million times bigger. What do we do? Wasn't the gate supposed to appear once the boss was defeated? The exit gate isn't appearing even though it's dead. That bird must have been substituted as the new boss, which means we need to defeat that monster in order to escape. It's a monster I've never seen before. I have no idea how strong it is. Take this, Hyung. If things get dire, you should at least. Hyung? Is this going to be like before? An appearance of a ridiculously strong monster, and my younger brother's sacrifice. Hyung, are you okay? Take this and... No, I don't need it. That thing is weaker than you. It's a class 2 bird monster, a golden-beaked Maya. As you can see, it's a fire type, and it's a boss-level monster of an A-class dungeon. Its beak is its main weapon, and its weakness is that its skull is soft compared to its hard back and belly. It has a second pair of wings, so attack the head rather than its wings. How do you know all that? Why? Do you find it suspicious? We can talk about it after we kill it. Yeah, we're all going to make it out this time. And this time's going to be different. I won't let the same event repeat. Yerim, use your cold side to create a barrier for us. Ah, okay. Activating cold sigh. Yuhaeon, you take care of that damned featherhead. Got it. I'll leave it to you. Don't worry about us. I don't feel entirely secure, so keep the gatestone on you. Oi! Aim right for the head, Yuhaeon. You got that, right? Will he be okay? Wouldn't it be better for me to go since I have a flight skill? No. You'll burn to death. Fire from monsters requires fire resistant like Yuhaeon's. He might not have a flight skill, but he has something similar. All right. It came down. And he cuts the neck. Whoa. He cut it down in a single strike. Hey, why do you go for the wings? I told you that it'd be no use because it has a second pair. Okay, I thought he went for the neck, but it was a wing. And now it's released a fire attack on him. That's strange. Why is he staying on the ground? He could just jump up and get the head in one shot. He can just use his blue willow leaves in place of the flight skill. Wait, has he not managed to obtain that yet? That can't be right. Hyung! Ajusi! What do we do? It's coming our way! End of chapter 24. And now it's time to hydrate. Well, it's definitely interesting. As I said before, I really like this manhwa, and I hope you do as well. If you do, definitely feel free to check it out. And if you're into uh, physical media, please consider buying it from the creator. Now, on to chapter 25. Ah! Do you think I can block it with my cold sai? What do I do, Ajishi? Ah! Hyujin! Wait! His brother's coming. Blue willow leaves. Wait, so he can use it. Now then, huh? And he's basically using it to block the bird's sight. What in the world are you doing right now? Hey, that's not how you're supposed to use that. Step on it. Jump by stepping on the leaves. With this. And he jumps and he's over the bird's head. This fires nothing. Screech. Bang. Pow. Ah! An explosion! Endure it, Yerum. Without you, we're all dead. Yohaeon, are you okay? You're not hurt, right? Young. Thanks to you. That's amazing, Young. How did you come up with such an idea? Using blue willow leaves as a substitution for a flight skill. Huh? I thought that was always used like that. No. The thought never even occurred to me. I always felt like I was lacking a flight skill the most, and he gave me the solution to the problem. Is that so? It's nothing, really. I'll let it slide once since you caught the boss. How's this nothing? It's like I got a totally new skill. I guess it's fine since he's happy. He's like a kid that got his birthday present and Christmas gift at the same time. It's all thanks to you, Hyung. You're really the best. Well, when we leave, I'll also take a look at your other skills. Really? Thanks, Hyung. Ajishi, please also take a look at mine. Are you okay, Guildmaster? We were worried because the dungeon class changed all of a sudden. It's because an A-class boss monster came out of nowhere. We're glad you're safe too, Hunter Yerim. First, let's report it to the association and... It'll probably be best if I get away from them a bit. I should return my equipment without getting noticed and quickly. Uh-oh. Mr. Eugen! Are you okay? I should have gone with you. What's wrong with you? I'm okay. And his plan to go unnoticed is a grand failure. Get on my back. Let's quickly return so you can rest. I told you I'm okay. And Young Woo's just hanging out there in the back by himself. Yohyung's back, Yohyun. The management office went big for us. These look really expensive. Is he washing up? I guess he did get splattered a lot with the boss's blood earlier. Then while I wait, I'm gonna play with Peace. Phew. Have you been good, Peace? As he gets basically his guts rearranged from the outside. Oh, Peace is so much more powerful than him. I love you, Peace! As he gets thrown around while doing tug of war. I love you, Peace! As he feeds Peace the however many million won worth of food. Is this enough to influence it? Jesus Christ, I'm gonna die. As Peace is laying on his stomach, giving themselves a bath. But I really thought I was going to die today. There were a lot of weird things today, from system typos to getting a message sent through a chat window. Not to mention a higher class monster suddenly appearing at a dungeon. Stuff like this only rarely starts happening in a few years. Sits up suddenly, and Peace goes flying. King! Could it be that they all have something to do with turning back time? Peace starts growling, rolling around on his back. He says, sorry, sorry. Did something go wrong from time being turned back? And so stuff that was only supposed to happen years into the future are already happening, which is why the system is trying to talk to me. This is not my fault. If this could happen, you should have explained so from the start. The system is way too unkind to begin with. Like, let's start with the skill. If it explained things properly, I should have never picked such a keyword. Whoa. Yeah, he clicked on the skill. What's up with the status window? Do you think it was transferred properly? The time to interfere was too short. It can't be helped since we forcefully opened a tunnel from our side. It would have been better if we could have given a more detailed explanation. If I put it in a hurry, but he should be able to understand it. I tried to make it as intuitive as possible, in a form that would be recognizable in his world. What is this? Some kind of a roll call? It looks like something they'd use in kindergarten. He basically just got a book that popped out of his skill. What in the world is the system creator thinking? Fully influenced targets? Is it only showing the S classes? I think I'm right, seeing as how Myungwoo and Sunghan aren't here. Also, there are up to 50 spots. Good luck. Hey, is this thing... Oh, so you're here, Hyung. Sorry I took my sweet time washing up. What's wrong? You don't look so hot. Is this thing telling me to raise 50 S classes? End of chapter 25. Okay, chapter 26. Oh, we see one of these like mole creatures in a cage. It looks like it's attacking Peace. Rank 2 unicorn subspecies, infant horned fire lion, day 2 of the magic beast taming skill application. And it looks like Peace killed the crap out of it. Currently 51 centimeters long, weighing 5.6 kilograms. He's grown twice as big in just 2 days. Wow, I guess he isn't a wild beast for nothing. Great job, Peace! That's nothing. I borrowed all the stamina and strength equipment that I could get. Stamina plus 94, strength plus 45. Last night. Magic Beast Tamer? Yeah, that's the skill I gained after I reached level 10. Why only this much? It's bad for you. They're drinking alcohol while having snacks. What does it do? It's best to make an excuse that it's a new skill. I can't tell him about the influence skill after all. I can grow monsters with my power in their tamed state. It's an S rank skill, so I can use it on high rank monsters. S rank? An S rank skill in an F rank body in a dangerous world like this? Not only that, a unique skill? And he's grabbed some rope. Hey, are you trying to imprison me again? We should use this instead of hiding it. I can raise Peace and let you roam the dungeon on his back. And I'll be able to raise even more beast mounts. Yes, like my cat. With her oh so powerful yell. Hi. Yeah, you. And still can't pick up hers on the mic. Damn it. Oh, yeah? Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, am I not holding you enough? Am I not holding you the right way? Jeez. Okay. Is that right? Okay. How many S ranks are in need of high-ranking beast mounts right now? What if all the World's Edge Guild members receive high-ranking beast mounts? Oh gosh. Ugh, cattail in my face. It'll be like suddenly being able to ride a horse after spending your time walking around those vast dungeons. With a skill like this, the dynamics of dungeon clearing will completely change. Yes, hi. Can you, like, not step on that area so I can actually, like, use my mic? Thankfully, Peace has already been influenced. Fetch! And if I have to influence 50 S ranks like the system wants, it'd be better to brainwash monsters than people. I'm dying. Don't you get tired, Peace? I was planning on raking in the dough without doing things like this. But once we get more beast mounts and the dungeon clearing efficiency gets better, the rate of dungeon breaks will reduce and the world will become a better place. Considering the number of dungeons will increase as the years go by, especially. My conscience doesn't allow me to just play around. Marvelous, Han Yujinshi. Suk Simyon? To think you're training in a place like this as soon as your practical is over. What? Yuhyun said I could use this place. I'm not here to chase you out, so don't worry. Besides that, how amazing. The infant has grown this much after only a day of the skill being applied. Not only am I impressed, I'm moved, Han Yujinshi. What? Why are you acting like this? He got a bow. Damn. I apologize for acting disrespectful toward you up until now. The insight and analytical skills you've shown until now, as well as the new skill. Don't be like this. And let go of me! Oh, he's hugged him around the middle. I implore you to join World's Edge and blow the breath of fresh air into the hunter world. I won't! I can't! I don't have that kind of ability! We need your ability, Yujinshi. The little thought bubble that it shows Peace having is the same as Peace throwing Yujin around when they're playing. That's basically what Peace sees. Incite my ass! I just memorized the answer sheet from the future. Not only that, I hate this guy. I don't ever want to be associated with him. Thinking about how mortified and vexed I was every time I came to World's Edge because of his remarks. Please reconsider, Han Yujinshi. I will guarantee you everything. Transportation of infant monsters, food and taming fees, and anything else if you would only say the word. Oh, right. None of that happened in this life. Seok Simyoung doesn't remember my nasty past. Rather, I'm the superior one now. I don't need it. Han Yujinshi. Yuhyun said he'll pay for all the expenses anyway. Well, there's a dorm, so it's not like a contract is completely off the table. Oh. Then let us sign the contract right away. But not as a hunter, but just a regular employee. I'm planning on being unaffiliated as a hunter. That way, I can raise beast mounts for other guilds and earn loads of dough. Yujinshi? for World's Edge's future. I missed the part where that's my problem. World's Edge isn't even the strongest in the nation anyway, so you won't be able to handle an exclusive contract with me. Even I know how valuable a beast mount taming skill is. As long as you benefit from this skill, your dungeon clearing efficiency will dramatically increase after all. I must be like a golden egg among high-ranking hunters. But World's Edge wants to make this skill exclusive to them? How would the other guilds react to this? There must be tons of people who'd rather trample on something they can't have. And I've heard there are already people who try to kill others by poisoning their food. I'm an F rank, so I'll die from something like that, okay? Wouldn't it be better to at least seem like I'm unaffiliated? Saying something like, if you guarantee my safety, I'll raise one for each guild. Though I'll receive payment separately. But since I'll be raising peace for you guys, how about you just make me an employee? Watch my back as well. And do bothersome negotiations with other guilds in my place. And a salary. Social insurance and incentives as well. The translator's note says social insurance is national pension, health, employment, workers' compensation insurance. Haha, I can't seem to win against you. Very well, Han Yujinshi. May I take this training video for negotiation purposes? Sure, go ahead. And one more thing. If World's Edge becomes the best guild in the nation, to the point that interference from other guilds becomes nothing to us, will you contract with us as a hunter at that time? I wonder. Are you trying to record this by any chance? You got me. This guy. What good would it do you to recruit me? You'll already benefit enough from my skill. There wouldn't be anything else to gain. I won't take responsibility if you regret it after recruiting me. I'm surprised. There wouldn't be anything else to gain. I guess Hunter Han Yujin lacks self-awareness. Rather, you surprise me every time I see you. Hooray! A salary! Social insurance! Did you see that Xiao Ximyung getting flustered? Those who obtain unique skills are unaware of their surroundings. It's because they're drunk on power. I've seen countless awakened like that. Han Yujin also seemed to act arrogantly, but he's different. He's calmly predicting the situation, and also managed to turn the negotiation in his favor. Was he always this much of a talent? Did I fail to notice because I was blinded by his younger brother's brilliance? However, I'd already expected there would be some interference from other guilds if he became our exclusive hunter. World's Edge was prepared to bear that much of a risk. But if Han Yujin stays unaffiliated, that changes things. All eyes will fall on Han Yujin himself, not World's Edge. The benefits as well as the dangers. Is he unaware of its weight since he doesn't know the world of high-ranking hunters? Or is it that even that is so to protect his little brother? Whatever the case, the great three guilds and the entire world will pay attention to Han Yujin. And now that training video is being shown to a bunch of guilds. They're seeing him cuddle up to peace. How amusing. I'll head to World's Edge as soon as my schedule opens up. You'll find out soon enough how valuable of a card he is. End of chapter 26. People are after him. There! Peace's den installation complete! Ooh, he now has, like, basically a cat tree. Fancy. Do you like it? You'll be leaving with me now. Yeah! I wonder if this place is going to be cramped when he grows bigger. In which case... Whoa! Who's this, Ajishi? Is it not a monster? What a cute kitty! Yerim, that's not a cat. No, save me, Yujin! It's gonna bite me! Peace, he's not food. Hyung. Hey, Yukan, what's up? Do you have some time? Because right now... What? The guildmasters are coming to meet me? You can say no. You have no obligation to meet them. But how could I do that? They're S-class hunters. Most low-class hunters have a hard time even talking to them. Well, you're not wrong about that. See, I'll just tell them to go back. Stop! How can you keep acting like this as a guildmaster? Think about how it'll reflect in the public's eye that the guildmasters of the major guilds are personally coming to the Abyss. They'll say, wow, Abyss has the upper hand. How is that not a good reason to meet them? It's not that big of a deal for me to show them my face. But you're now banned from saying the word but in front of me. However, no however either. If we're going to make a deal, might as well check the customers in person. And by the way, he's been walking with Peace basically like curled up around his neck like a fucking scarf the entire time. And that's how he walks into this meeting room. What incredible pressure. Fear resistance activates. Let me introduce you all to Hunter Han Yujin. Excuse me, but could I hold your hand for a moment? Huh? Why do you want my hand? It's so I can appraise your skills before the negotiation. I see. Heck. What? My god! How could you just grab another man's hand like that? Excuse me? Fuck! To think a skill appraiser would come with them. An appraisal would reveal all my L-class and S-class skills. And if they found out that it's not a taming skill, but an influence skill, I just need a second. So please give me your hand. The thing is, Peace is freaking out on him now. Whoa! Peace! It's okay, Peace. He's not a bad person. Murmur, growl. Oh. Did it detect that a skill was used on its owner? The Hunters Association president. As a child, it should only be about C-class, yet it's already on this level. Hanshin Guildmaster, Park Mingyu. I think it more than proves it, seeing how eager it is to protect its owner. I don't see the need to use the appraisal skill anymore. Am I wrong, Mr. Beast Tamer? Breaker Guildmaster, Moon Hyuna. Please sit. We can't leave a VIP like you standing. Ah, thank you. She's huge. What a crazy physique. I didn't know the young master of Abyss had a big brother like you. I wonder if all S-classes are like her. Will Yerim also grow taller than me? Ajishi! She has like her big and buff and 2 meters tall. A horned fire lion. It's supposed to be on the level of an S-class dungeon boss when it's all grown up, right? How about it, man? If it has a kid, why don't you hand it over to us? We can't give it for free. But if you're willing to trade it for a baby monster of the highest class beast mount with ice resistance. So you want us to bring a beast mount that Mr. Abram can use? Aren't you being too greedy? 7 high-class baby monsters and a highest-class baby monster. The Abyss Guild already swept up all the baby monsters on the market. How can you be so bold as to ask for a trade after that? MKC Guildmaster, Choi Suk-won. You can always trade after getting one in a dungeon. Are you kidding me? You're basically saying we need to do whatever you want if we want a beast mount. You're really full of yourself thanks to your Hyung, aren't you? Do you think we don't know that negotiating with your brother being unaffiliated is all a front? He's your Hyung. That basically means he's a part of Abyss. MKC Guildmaster, I think that's enough. I'm only in a mutually cooperative relationship with Abyss. I'm getting help because I can't handle all this by myself. This meeting was also only possible thanks to them. If I just wanted to side with my little brother, I'd only raise monsters for Abyss. Why would I bother with this meeting? Also, there's a limit to how many monsters I can raise at once. Cute. If we want to really get down to the nitty-gritty, If you guys are going to obtain beast mounts before any other guilds in the world, just like Abyss, isn't that a huge reward for negotiating? So I'm honored to have you all here, dear customers. He's terrifying. He seemed so normal on TV. And I was even a fan of his because he was on the Korean national soccer team before he awakened. Hey, broski. Not only do you have good skills, you're quite eloquent. Huh? You're even more tempting now. Your younger brother is a guild master, you're a patron for a super rookie, and you have a cute kitty. If I get you, will all of that be coming with you? How about it? Do you want to join Breaker? Huh? Um, I told you. I told you, I'm not joining anywhere. There's no bonus for getting me. I'm not even for sale. You're really not for sale. Not even to your younger brother. Now that I got a closer look, she's a real beauty. Wait! No, you can. You can't burn down the conference room! Because this whole time he sees his brother behind her, and it looks like he's covered in dark flames. Well, I could make an exception if my little brother became the best in the country. Best in the country, you say? Does that mean that the Jupiter Guild can buy you right now? Jupiter Guildmaster Sung Hyunjae. The Jupiter Guild is the strongest in the country. Not only is the guild the strongest, but the guildmaster is also the strongest. My safety would be guaranteed. But why is he talking now after staying quiet all along? Read the mood. Don't you know what'll happen to me if I were to say yes here? That's only limited to my little brother. The rest of you guys need to at least be the best in the world. That's some brazen confidence. And she smacks him on the back. So you'd rather die than join somewhere, huh? That stubbornness of wanting to stand alone, like young, like little brother. This is so terrifying. If it weren't for the fear resistance, I probably would have died from the pressure. I heard that S-class hunters are all nut jobs from crossing paths with death all the time. But how are they exuding this pressure while smiling and keeping each other in check? Yuhan, how did you manage to endure being among these guys? They were even speaking to you so informally. I bet they've been torturing you for being a kid. So the reason why such a greenhorn was so obstinately creating his own guild was because he's like his young. Though you do seem to be more docile than your younger brother. You say that as if there's something wrong with my little bro. My little brother is much more docile than me, not to mention being more docile than anyone here. And everyone freezes. They're like, what the fuck? What? Are you being serious right now? Huh? Did I just say something wrong? End of chapter 27. They all think he's a psycho now. He was my precious, kind little brother. I'll be back. Yuhan? Young, here. Happy birthday. You used to care so much about me, even as a little kid. Young, let's take a picture together, Young. I'm going to go to med school, so I can become rich and provide for you, Young. Even though I wasn't able to do much for him because I was busy earning money after we lost our parents. Rather than becoming twisted, he was kind, obedient, and rarely caused me trouble. He was as docile as they come. Did I say something wrong? Why is everyone resting like this? He said docile? I was wondering why he was being so polite today, so that was why. Even Jupiter's guildmaster. This crazy motherfucker's faking innocence because he's in front of his young. Crazy motherfucker? What did my little bro do to deserve such harsh words? Aren't you guys bullying him too much just because he's young? My goodness, my man. Well, It's a good thing that he's good to his young. You have a good little brother. You should say that after wiping your tears, Association President. You've given us a real good laugh. Here, let's finish finalizing the contract. What's up with their reactions? As if there'd be anything wrong with my little brother. I mean, I'm sure he wasn't always nice since he had to be a guildmaster at such a young age. We already came to a rough agreement between ourselves before you got here. Take a look at it and tell me if there's anything else you need. Okay. Um, what's this? It says the building under my ownership. Didn't you hear from Mr. Suxyamyong? You need to a place to raise the monsters, so we thought we'd build a building for that under your name nearby. Nice job, Simyoung. These are the major terms of the negotiation. The 5 guilds will guarantee safety for Han Yujin and the building under Han Yujin's ownership. Ugh. I need to do some animal taming and animal care for a moment too. Hold on. Apparently that's what a lot of this week is about for me. Okay. Now the cat's leaving me, and I think she snotted all over me. Did you? Hey. Mwah. Okay. 1. The 5 guilds will guarantee safety for Han Yujin and the building under Han Yujin's ownership. 2. Han Yujin will prioritize taming requests from the 5 guilds. 3. The taming facility will be built from funding under the 4 guilds other than Abyss. 5. The finished building's ownership will lie with Han Yujin. Young, you just have to make the final signature here. Young, what's up with your mouth? Huh? Oh my, I think I'm just really nervous that my face is tensed up. How can I not want to smile right now? The finished building's ownership will lie with Han Yujin. That means that I'll get to own a building in the Golden Land of Seoul. I take back what I said about being terrified. I'll do anything for my dear customers. My own building protected by the top 5 guilds in the nation. I can bring Ryongwoo to this building and put in an equipment production facility. Maybe I should try and tempt Miss Hyan as well. Have her do her research here instead of in America. Mr. Yujin, the 25-year-old landlord, is there a secret as to how you went from being a GED laborer to one of the richest men alive? A secret? All I did was serve my customers well. This is him imagining being interviewed and being super wealthy. And in his imagination, he still is wearing peace as basically a living scarf. And he's wearing a tux and holding a glass of champagne or something. My future is secured even if I do nothing and just collect rent. I'm off then. It was nice meeting you, man. Yes, have a safe trip home. I'm going to remember the special condition. Let's meet again soon. Huh? Okay. No. Hey, good job. I was lost in thought, so I didn't even realize we were done. Don't think too hard about what the guildmaster said. I never did anything to fall on my conscience. It's fine. You can't be a guildmaster without breaking a few eggs. You did well too, Peace. I bet it was rough getting held for so long. Yeah. Anyway, that was a successful negotiation. What more could I have asked for? Ah, the world suddenly looks so much brighter. Whoa! What's all this? This is a real feast. Is today a special day or something? I just tried my best since it's food for you. You're someone who deserves to be well treated like this. What? Anyway, thanks, man. This tastes awesome. All that's left for me is for things to end well. Right. You don't have a lot of belongings, right? Yeah? Why? It's nothing serious. I just want you to be ready to leave soon. Uh, I'm going to have my own building soon, and so in the end, I'm getting kicked out. Huh? What do you mean by getting kicked out? I knew this day would come. I'm just a useless F class. There's no reason to keep me around. Hey, why are you being like that? I'm also an F class. Stop crying. And even if we're the same F class, you and I are completely different. You protected me, and you didn't let higher class hunters intimidate you. Not to mention, you even give advice to your S class younger brother. You really are special. But I can't even obtain a new skill at level 10. But I did all that by cheating. Myungwoo, don't be like that. I'm a real worthless piece of shit. I think you're right. I should leave. Thank for everything so far. No, stop that. Where are you going? You don't have anywhere to go. But I can't let you waste time on a piece of trash like me. You're not a waste of time. You're a guy that'll have an SS class skill once you sharpen 10,000 weapons. You're the foundation of my retirement plan. But would he believe me if I told him that? You have what it takes to obtain an SS class skill. You don't have to lie to cheer up me goodbye. And I can't just reveal my skill either. Okay, I can't force you to stay. And I don't want to make things harder on you when you're already having a rough time. No, that's not it, Eugen. It's just, what a shame. I went and got some information that would help you out. Hmm? No matter how valuable of an information it may be, I can't force it onto you if you don't want it. Huh? What is it? I shouldn't tell you, but I still was going to let you know. What is it? Just tell me. Hmm. Then, do you want to hear it before you go? I heard it from Miss Hyon, but there's a training that awakeners like you can do to obtain a special skill. What better way to make someone trust than sell out the name of an authority figure? Let me borrow your name real quick, Miss Hyon. I promise you I'll pay you back well later. Hmm. I finished all the necessary procedures, but will I really be able to get the answer from this? And of course, it's Miss Hyon studying in her lab. And that's the end of chapter 28. Again, time to hydrate. If you got a drink, drink it. Okay. This training is perfect for you. You can't say that you heard this from anyone, not even Seok Hayanshi. Okay, what is it? What are all these kitchen knives for? They're supplies. You have a weapon-related support skill. Try sharpening these kitchen knives. Huh? Okay. Okay, if he sharpens these edge tools. I knew it! Count increase confirmed. I heard you can obtain an equipment-related skill if you keep sharpening edges. Not only that, you're guaranteed an amazing skill that'll make you well off for sure. What? Really? Really? It's a bit hard since you have to sharpen 10,000 of them. But if you do this for about a year. Only 10,000? Really? I'll be done in 100 days if I sharpen 100 a day. 100? Are you planning on sharpening all day? It's okay. I'm good at these things. I'm confident in repetitive work. Leave this to me, Eugen. I'll get this done in a flash. I'll show you what I've got. Hey, drop the knife. Just what are you planning on doing? I'll do my best and repay your kindness for sure. Kindness, my ass. Your very existence is my retirement asset. It's time for me to also coax my retirement asset number 2. R&D lab. Xiao Kayan. Wow, you're so nice to talk to, Han Yujinshi. To think you're so knowledgeable in dungeons, you're doing some sort of separate research, aren't you? Would you like to come to the university with me? Let's set up an R&D lab together. How many hours have I been here? Please let me go home. Because everyone says dungeons are unpredictable. There isn't really anyone who researches them believing there's some sort of regularity. It's also nothing more than a guess for me. I'm lacking data, especially since there aren't many dungeons in this country. You're right. There are too few dungeons because our country is so small. Excuse me. I'd get stoned if I said something like that. Don't worry about it. I get what you mean. We'd be able to compile some statistics if we could investigate more dungeons. We'd be able to compile some statistics if we were able to investigate more dungeons. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why most countries don't allow foreigners to investigate their dungeons. Do I have no other choice but to enter the overseas team? And so, Xiao Kaiyan leaves for America in the future. And 3 years later, she discovered the dungeon formation principle with her team, and America received massive royalties from all over the world. If she remains in the country to discover that principle. And so, I prepared this. Buckwheat jelly. Prepare buckwheat jelly and rice wine that Dokaibi likes on the last night of the lunar month. A Dokaibi? Yes, a famous teleporting hunter. You've heard of the name, right? Dokaibi. This peculiar hunter, who wears Dokaibi attire as their nickname suggests, has never had their name, age, or sex revealed even 5 years later. The only thing known about Dokaibi is their special skill, teleportation. With their skill that allows them to go anywhere they want, they gained fame as they saved people from dungeon breaks and various natural disasters. Though this ability was also extremely dangerous. And now it shows one of such instance where looks like they dropped in on some kind of gang. It's Okaibi! Wounded! And totally fucking shit up. Possibly stealing their money. I know you're all afraid of my ability. Gentleman with many secrets. Keep this in mind. Though my bag contains all kinds of secrets, it will never be released as long as I'm alive. The Dokaibi was hard to catch because of their skills traits, and didn't have any secrets they hid from the world, nor were they part of any group. The Dokaibi was ensured their safety by everyone, and traveled the world freely without being affiliated to anyone. So I thought Dokaibi would know all about the dungeons here. Now she's throwing roasted buckwheat. And search for how to call Dokaibi here on the internet. The internet? I wonder what I should ask if I meet them. Wait, they're not even a real Dokaibi. And I think it's better if you ask World's Edge for help instead of... Huh? A blackout? Looks like the electricity's out. I'll turn on my phone's flashlight. Turns it on. And she turns on hers. So Kanyansi? What's wrong? Your expression. Ah, what's wrong? And she screams and falls to the ground. And she passes out. Ah! What the hell? Takahashi! Just what? Activating fear resistance. Yeah, calm down. There's no way ghosts would appear in a world like this. Monsters might, though. This overblown performance is nothing more than to scare people. Then the culprit is... Stop, Dokaibi. Okay, don't get bad. I came because you wanted to meet me. Did I go too far? I didn't think she'd faint. Really? Hmm? Don't be angry, Mr. Kim. Character status. Union. Current stat rank B. Possible awakening stat rank B. Active skill. Who am I? S obtained. The subject has not been influenced by the keywords. Looks like I can influence them. An unaffiliated hunter who can freely go anywhere they want. I want them. If I receive their help, then there'd be no need for Kalyan to go to America. This is a chance. That kind of prank isn't scary at all. Why don't you stop? What? You're lying. I saw you trembling in fear. That's because I didn't expect it. See? You were scared. Coward, coward, trembling in fear. I said I wasn't scared. You think I'd fall for your childish taunts? Childish? They're old-fashioned. A Dokaibi who likes to pull pranks. A Dokaibi who's dedicated their life to scaring people. Then, do you want to make a bet? Whether you can scare me or not? You just met your match today. End of chapter 29. Ha! Where's the Dokaibi? The Dokaibi went back. Han Yuchinshi. Or the Dokaibi's fashion sense is complete crap. Blue clothes and a red mask. You think you're the Korean flag or something? They're gone since it's so quiet. Man, what to do? What a shame. There was so much I wanted to ask. I've hit a wall in my research within the country, so I wanted to overcome it somehow. But, about that, Xiao Kanyan, I think I can help you. Oh, are you coming to the university? No, not that. I can provide you with information. You said data acquisition was the biggest problem, didn't you? I'm about to have. No, I have a way to get that information. A bet, you say? Sounds good. What do you want to bet? If I get scared, I'll be your underling, and if I don't get scared, you become my underling for 3 years. Your F rank wants to make me Dokaibi his underling. If it's 3 years for you, then, even considering you're the World's Edge Guildmaster's older brother, it'd only be fair if you work under me for at least 20 years. Looks like he already knows about me. That's fine. Then I'll write out the contract, okay? What? Wait! How strange. How suspicious. A contract when it's obvious you're gonna lose? You're hiding some ulterior motive, aren't you? You probably don't have any amazing skills since you're F rank, so maybe an item? As I thought, he doesn't know what skills I have. My fear resistance makes me completely immune to all intimidation and fear legendary rank and below. It's game over from the moment you fall for the bait and establish the bet. To be honest, I do have an ulterior motive. I knew it! So what is it? To be honest, because you're so cool. What? You're amazing. You've saved people countless times. And the fact that you declared having a bag of secrets is super cool too. So I have nothing to lose, don't you think? It'd be a score of all scores if I win the bet. But I'd be able to become an underling of Dokaibi if I lose. Aha! True. I'm very amazing and cool. You're fun. I would have just laughed it off if you begged me to become an underling. But you also provoked me with a bet, and even a contract. I like you. I'll say this first, but I'm confident I won't lose, okay? Okay. All right. Bet. 3 times within a week, starting now. If you hold out without getting scared even once, I'll be your #1 underling. I can't tell you how I'll get this information, but I'll give you enough data to make it possible for you to perform the research within the country. Racking my brain in front of a desk isn't my forte. So if you figure out the dungeon formation principle with the data I provide you, You can just share the profits with me. How about it? That's kind of you, but there's a possibility that this research won't yield any results. I'm sure you'll be able to pull it off, Xiao. You're making me blush. These aren't empty words. Wait, what day was it again? Yes, let's do this. The new A-rank dungeon recently discovered in Icheon, Gyeonggi Province. That dungeon's environment will either be slime or coast. Eh? How could you know that? How? I copied the answer sheet from the future. If it turns out that's the truth, then please think over my proposal seriously. I gave you this proposal because I'm quite certain about it. So you don't have to worry about your research results. And make sure to tell your uncle to bid for that dungeon's management rights. Whew. It'll be okay, right? It'll be fine to tell her this much, right? All that's left now is to play with Dokaibi for a week. You want red pants or blue pants? And he has a weird, like, old person sort of demon-y looking mask on. Don't bother with old-fashioned ghosts like that. Okay, peace. First attempt, fail. I'm back. Are you home, Myungwoo? I got some dull knives from the second-hand store. Hand over my leg. As he basically looks like the girl from The Ring coming out of a closet and grabbing him and making him fall. Hey, I told you to scare me, not kill me. Sorry, but I didn't think you'd fall so easily. Don't underestimate how weak F ranks are. Second attempt fail. And water. And looks like there's like a giant voodoo doll thing. Oh my. Wow, you really went all out for your last attempt. But I'm still not. And then there's some kind of like giant demon monster thing. Whoa, a combo attack? Fear nullified. You almost scared me. Huh. What's this? And then there's Myungwoo, who just like is suddenly there with a knife. Yeah, a ghost! And that's Dokaibi being scared. Oh, Myungwoo. I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd sharpen some more knives. Hey, Dokaibi, what's the point of you getting scared? Dokaibi? Go! A ghost! And Myungwoo passes out. Myungwoo! Huh? Eh? What? Third attempt. Fail. Dokaibi loses. End of chapter 30. And that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Thank you to everyone who joined me for reading Manhwa. And I will be back with reading Manhwa again next Thursday. As always, you can find my schedule on Twitch, and you can join me for any of my other streams. I do play games, and you can leave me suggestions for any other manhwa, manga, whatever you want me to read, or games you want me to play. And I will be doing my debut on the app Irium on July 29th at 3